Maybe look for some weedy areas along our cruise. You know, the other good thing is too, look for black ink on the jetty. So when people bring squid in, what happens? Ink normally comes out, doesn't it?
We've finished doing our bits and pieces in Ceduna. We're fully loaded up with water and more groceries, ready to hit the Eyre Peninsula, South Australia. We caught into that magnificent little piece of road there and got the drone up. Had a hairy experience that day as it was blowing its butt off, but we got some shots.
There, boss. That's what I call an abalone.
Look
at that. Holy hell.
That's one big abalone shell, which is definitely an abalone farm. A huge thanks to the following businesses that have jumped on board with us to support our travels, plus give you guys out there some cracker discounts.
Right, morning guys. We are at Shelley Beach Caravan Park in Ceduna. So we're about 3.5 k's out of Ceduna. Great little park. These are all pretty much all drive-in sites here. Huge big sites. They have great amenities here too. The toilet blocks are quite new. Games room for the kids, playground. Also have like a communal thing there in seasons. They have grapes here, all your fruit and veggies, all bits and pieces here, so I'll show you through in a second. But these are our sites, so huge big drive-through sites. This is our site here, number 42. As you know, we were quite long. There's still plenty of room in there, so most of the sites are all about the same size. Power and water Aussie hookup. And the price is $38 for 2 adults. Right, so this is a little communal garden I was telling you about. So also to tell you, there's a wash down bay here also, so you can wash your car, caravan, trucks, boats, whatever. It's just $2 per vehicle and $4 a van, so you just pay that at the office. Let's go and have a look. Check this out. Obviously not in season, but the grapes here would be thick. Figs. Look at that. Grapevines go forever. I think all the herbs and that have seen better day. Apple tree over there. Thyme. Yeah. Don't need to see every caravan park very often, but good idea of them. And also there's fielding tables here as well if you catch any fish. Or to get some oysters. Keep it clean over here. That's right, there's also a crab cooking pot here also, so to catch crabs here. You can cook them in the big pot. They supply a gas bottle for you. This is the wash down bay here. Yeah, I was right. $2 per boat and $4 per car. So I'd say $4 per car plus $4 per van, I would think, but. So like I was saying, the toilet blocks here are pretty new and they are very well looked after. It's I wouldn't say they'd be very old at all, but have a quick look inside there. Nice and clean. And also some big sites as well for your vans undercover. Look at that site there, for example. Still car and a caravan, you got all that room there. Huge sites. But yeah, nah, great value, 38 bucks. Current water. I'm just out of town of Ceduna. Shelley Beach. Alright, so me and crews have come down to the Ceduna jetty to try our luck with some squid fishing. Apparently they've been getting a few squid here off the beach, so off the jetty I should say. Let's go down and try our luck, eh?
Yeah.
This jetty here.
Pretty long.
It is. So we'll go along there, we'll try and look for nice weedy area. What do you reckon? Hopefully get one.
Oh god, yeah.
Not a bad little foreshore down here.
No.
Goes all the way up there. It's parked here. The Ceduna foreshore caravan park's just there. Also we're staying at Shelley Beach, which is about 3 k's out. But yeah, not a bad little town. Went in today and got some food from Foodland. Stocked up in a few stocks. So yeah, try our luck now, some squidding. Gonna get one, you reckon, Cruz? Hopefully. Well, we're going to give it a go, eh? Alright, here we go. Ceduna jetty. Give it a crack.
You can spot whales there.
Don't think the whales will be this close in. You never know.
I feel like whales spotting it.
Alright, we need to look for some weedy areas along our cruise. You know, the other good thing is too, look for black ink on the jetty. So when people bring squid in, what happens?
Ink.
Ink normally comes out, doesn't it? Alright. Well, no luck on the squid front. We've sat here for the last hour and a half, flick, flick, flick. And nothing but seaweed on the bottom. But mind you, there's probably, I don't know, a few people have gone now, but there's about 10 here I suppose, not one person, or I didn't see anyone out of those 10 catching any squid, so there's no sun at the moment, it's all clouds. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it is what it is. Plenty of ink marks on the ground, there's been evidence, but no takers today. So we'll head back into the caravan park and turn that bloody heater on. It's a bit cold here now.
Back at camp, it didn't take long, and yes, once again, crews started to get bored. So we all decided to wander across to the caravan park's games room, where we wasted over an hour and a half playing all the games they had on offer there. The very next day was pack up and hit the road again day. The truck and the van were in desperate need of a bubble bath, so on the way out, before filling up the truck, we headed to Ceduna car wash, making this setup somewhat respectable again. Cam's just finished washing the car and the van. He's looking a lot nicer now. But yeah, we're going to be hitting back the dirt and going to get all dirty again. But it's nice to go into camp feeling clean. She was super dirty and super muddy. But anyway, we're going to have fun when we get home. We'll have birthday after birthday, but for now, let's hit the road. First pull up, Smoky Bay Playground, Denton Street Park. Cruz has been hanging to have a little bit of a jump and muck around. It's not very nice weather and it's literally minutes away from raining. So we've pulled the van up alongside the park to make up a little bit of lunch while we have a little bit of a look around. And look at these two. Like big kids. How is it? Is it good fun? How cool is that to have a jumpy pillow in the playground?
Yeah, and let's go to the caravan park.
And it's free. I reckon you're going to get wet. Or you're not going to get wet. I'm going to get wet. So I'm going to go grab the key for the van and start making some lunch. Just in the nick of time. I left the boys out there while I'm in the van, nice and warm. Oh, so sick of this rain. Wish it would go away. But anyway, we're just sticking it out because it'll be only a week, I would say, and we'll be moving out of South Australia and heading up towards Northern Territory. Anyway, time to make some lunch. Cruz, what have you got for lunch today? Tell everyone where you got to go to yesterday.
Hungry Jacks.
They had a Hungry Jacks in Ceduna, didn't they? And you're still eating Ceduna Hungry Jacks. Oh my god. Well, poor Cam and I are eating some shredded quail. Or should I say chicken, but it was the size of a quail.
Pigeon.
And salad wraps. How is it?
Beautiful.
Pretty good, isn't it?
It is, thank you very much.
Just pulled outside, we're inside the van. And we've got the inverter on. Heater's on 26. And this is us. Lunch on the road.
Smoky Bay.
What have you got for sweets, Cruz?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh my goodness. And you reckon you don't like this van life thing and you want to go back to school?
Yeah, I do.
You've got Hungry Jacks, you've got Krispy Kreme donuts.
Hungry Jacks, home, Krispy Kreme donuts not that far away. Like I say.
Oh, these kids don't know how good they've got it. With a quick stop at the playground for lunch and the heater in the van providing some warmth, we made our way onto our next camp, only a short drive just up the road.
We've moved on from Ceduna and we're heading down the Eyre Peninsula. So we're at Smoky Bay. Streaky's about 130 k's from Ceduna down the Eyre Peninsula, and we've come to a wiki camp and it's called Charlie's Point. It's just out of Smoky Bay, about 10-15 k's. It's an old oyster farm. The guys, well, God, not many people do this, but it's an old abandoned farm here, and he's just letting people here camp here for $10 donation, so it's pretty reasonably priced. There also is drinking water here as well, and plenty of space to park about too. So we'll show you around the oyster farm and we'll show you where we are. So we're sort of just here to the side. And there's parking up here as well. You can park along here. And there's the old oyster farm down there. So the beach is pretty much just here. A little bit windy today, so I'm not sure if you get any wind noise coming through the mic, but just there. Speaking of old mate that was parked here last night, he got some King George whiting down here, and you reckon there's some big squid just out there in the weed patch as well, but obviously you need to get a boat or a kayak to get out to there. You can't get it from the shore, but yeah, I reckon it's a pretty cool spot. $10 and you get all this to yourself. At the moment we're the only ones here. So we'll go for a bit of a wander around the old farm and show you around. So this is at the top of the hill here at the camping area. So this is as far as you can come. This is the fence line just here. Adjoining to a farmer's paddock. And you pretty much got all this open area here. So there were some people camping here last night, that's why we pulled down there, but they've taken off now. We may pull up here, but mind you, it has been a little bit windy, so probably be more protected down there. But yeah, pretty cool view from your camp area. Someone's had a little fire here. But yeah, you got all this sort of area. Looking down into the oyster farm. And I should show you over here. There's Smoky Bay, just up on the hill there. So, actually probably wouldn't be 10Ks, probably be more 4Ks, 5Ks. But yeah, you can just see Streaky in the distance there. And that's little bay, I think pretty sure it was called on the way in. So the beaches here aren't really a sandy beach, they're more of a rocky outcrop, but still be good fishing. Just not sure about swimming. You could probably even fish down here off this point as well. We'll come down and have a look. Yeah, you could probably climb down the rocks there and have a fish off the point as well. Yeah, now the sun's out, you can see the distinctive line there of the weed. And obviously you chuck a few squid jigs out there. Try your luck, should be good. But you can still looking now the sun out, you can see some rocks down along the beach there, so probably be a bit snaggy fishing through the point there, but looks a bit clearer up there. Alright, let's go down the farm and check it out. So this is where old mate was last night. And you got this old trap made up for the mice. So the mice come up the little runway. They step on here, spins around, drops in the bucket. Old mate reckons he's caught 85 mice since he's been here. Or he's been here for a week or something.
Wow. You can sort of smell them. Has he been ditching them in the bush? They smell.
But if you look in, because obviously SA has got a fair bit of problem at the moment with mice, and if you look in the ground here, all you can see is this mice hole everywhere. Everywhere you look, mice holes. It has rained obviously last night, but look at all that. Everywhere you look, there's holes everywhere. We haven't seen any. We've seen one this morning cruising around our camp, but the amount of holes here, you'd think you'd see hundreds, but I'm sure maybe it was raining the last night. They've all tucked themselves away, I'm not sure, but haven't had any problems so far. But I reckon Smoky Bay at the moment is quite bad for mice, so yeah, mice nuisance.
And also I just found this nice pebble. Well, Mum found it.
What have you found there?
It's nice pebble.
It's got like a washed arrowroot.
Yeah, Mum found it. It's very smooth.
Ah, you gonna keep that puppy?
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
More weight.
Yeah. More ball weight. All right, let's go down and check out the abandoned oyster farm. Smoky Bay aquaculture. Marine snail was known as abalone, changed their life. So Sharon was right, it is an abalone farm, so I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Abalone farm, Cruz.
Yeah. It was.
They reckon there's a marine snail. So when abalone is 2.5 years old, they're ready for sale. Asian markets love our cocktail by our baby abalone. There you go. Female abalone releases between 4 to 8 million eggs each time she spawns. Wow. There you go. This might have been where all the tanks were for the abalone.
Okay.
Let's go up and have a look.
You kind of smell like a fishy, seaweed fishy smell.
See, I can't smell anything.
I can.
Oh,
That's where they probably civil it.
that's probably where they had all the tanks and holding tanks.
They shrunk the Eiffel Tower.
Does look like a mini Eiffel Tower, doesn't it? I would say what happened here, Cruz, it's very similar to the crayfish tanks. There would have been all tanks along here. They would have had water, then all of a sudden it would have dripped down into here. And it would have been recycled back into that one and pumped back up again. You can see the old tanks over there. What have you found there, boss? That's what I call an abalone.
That's like a steak size, that would have been.
I still got my pebble.
Look at that. Holy hell.
That's one big abalone shell. It's definitely an abalone farm. I just checked it out.
Used to be an aquaculture place, we just found out.
Okay. Was it open to the public?
Must have been, but tells you all about the abalone. Good info.
Although we continued to keep looking around, we were respectful of the owners, since it seemed as though they had literally just up and left. Seeing how big this aquaculture setup really was, and how it must have looked back in the day, it just made us feel lucky to have been able to camp here. And without a doubt, it would be one of the most unique and interesting camps we have ever camped at yet. Anyway, with all that being said, we'll end this episode here, and we'll continue off where we left you in our next episode. We would like to thank everyone who has followed along with our travels this far, and we hope you continue to keep enjoying as there's plenty more to come. We'll see you then.